People often imagine spirits wandering through graveyards or abandoned houses, but the truth can be far stranger. Some of the oldest chapels and temples hide things far more unsettling than anything found outdoors. It all begins with something most visitors never notice. The burial stones set directly into the floors. These slabs usually belong to nobles, priests, wealthy families, people who believed being buried inside a holy place was the greatest possible honor. In certain buildings there are only a few stones, but in others, entire clusters of graves lie beneath the wooden floors, forgotten by time. One ancient chapel, isolated in a quiet valley, hides a story that still feels unbelievable. Inside, several burial stones remain visible, one belonging to an infant who lived only a few months. The air there is always cold and damp, carrying a heaviness that seems older than the walls themselves. Long ago, the chapel used a primitive heating system that no longer worked. When a modern system was installed, the workers had to dig under all the pews to place the new pipes. As they opened the floor, they expected to find old stone, roots, maybe debris. Instead, they found 127 bodies. None of them had markers. None had names. No records existed to explain who they were or why they were buried there. What made it even stranger was the contradiction. Burial inside a chapel was usually reserved for the honored and remembered. Yet, these people had been placed beneath the floor without a single inscription or document. After the renovations, the bodies were placed back where they had been found. To this day, they rest under the very places where visitors sit in silence. People who spend time inside the chapel describe a particular feeling, not a sound, not a movement, but a pressure, as if the building holds memories it's trying to release. Some say the air changes depending on where you stand. Others describe sudden chills in corners where no draft exists. And there is an unsettling question no one can avoid. If someone is buried without recognition, without identity, without even a name, could their spirit remain restless? Some believe the answer is yes. Even those who received proper stones might linger, not as dramatic ghosts from films, but as remnants of emotion. These old walls have seen countless funerals, sorrows, confessions, and final goodbyes. The grief of entire generations is trapped within them. Perhaps spirits don't haunt graveyards the way people expect. Perhaps they linger in the places meant to protect the living and the dead.